If someone designed a system to keep you overstimulated, tired, broke, and average, would your life look any different than what it does now? Be completely honest, because if you take time to look around, what is there? Adult content on demand, food engineered to keep you addicted, endless scrolling, casual hookups, clubbing every weekend. Society doesn't need to chain you down. We call all of these things living. Because all society really needs to do is keep you entertained and keep you comfortable. Because weak men don't revolt, weak men don't question, weak men don't build. All they do is consume. Whether that's sports, whether that's adult content, whatever it may be, we're always trying to find sources of entertainment to distract us from reality. And don't think that this is me speaking from a pedestal here, because I'm not. There's some days where I find myself falling into these distractions. Some days I catch myself reaching for easy dopamine, choosing comfort over growth, not being honest with myself about what I should be doing. There's some days that I slip up, but this is me recognizing the trap and hoping that you guys do too. Because once you see this, you honestly can't unsee it. There may be a few things that happen when you do decide to change your lifestyle that make you want to regress. You may be distracted at times, but deep down, you'll know something's wrong. So a question I want to ask you, starting off this video, is why is it that it's so easy to access things that make you weaker, and yet it's so much harder to become stronger? It's so easy to binge content for hours on end. It's hard to read for 1 hour. It's so easy to smoke and relax and not deal with your problems, then sit in silence and face your problems. It's so easy to stay out at 3 a.m. then wake up and train at 6 a.m. Do you think this is accidental? No. You're constantly being thrown curveballs. And these changes aren't dramatic ones, but they're subtle ones, and those are the most dangerous type of changes because you don't even notice them. It's in the times where you say, just one more series and then I'll go to sleep. Just text her, it's harmless. I'll just stay out on the weekend, because why not? I've got nothing else to do the following day anyway. Just one more drink. All this impulsivity, it spills into other aspects of your life, and then you wonder why you're so far behind. All of these things individually, they're harmless, but repeated, they're identity shaping. And the most annoying thing is that most people don't even realize that they're being shaped. Sometimes I don't. They think that they're choosing. But if your options are always the easiest, then are you really choosing? Or are you just reacting? Instant gratification, instant novelty, zero effort, and over time, lower focus, lower drive, warped expectations. People train their brain to crave constant stimulation, and then they wonder why their life is so boring. And then there's weed. Everyone who I've spoken to has said the same thing. It helps me relax, it helps me escape reality. Maybe it does, but it also makes you complacent. Does it make you okay with being average? Is it progressing you in any way? And then there's clubbing every single weekend, which is just so mundane to me. Same people, same music, same atmosphere. People are there to network, there to talk to people, there to enjoy the music, apparently. But what meaningful connection are you building at 1:30 a.m. in the morning? Or is this just another cycle of music blasting, you spending money, chasing validation, chasing attention in hopes that you can hook up with someone? Because realistically, that's what I think it is. Or that's what I believe it is. I know because I've lived that life before. All three of these things are designed to keep you hooked, distracted, entertained, and not evolved. You guys can see it out there for yourselves. Everyone is indulging in each of these different types of entertainment. Whether it's weed, whether it's hookup culture, whether it's adult entertainment. whether it's clubbing every single weekend. We're all misusing our desire, and the crazy thing is, if you try and bring this up to somebody, they'll defend their addictions. They'll defend whatever's holding them back because they don't even notice it themselves. Or they've seen it, but they refuse to acknowledge it entirely. And people will say it's because it feels good, it's because everybody else is doing it, it's because we're still young. Your potential doesn't care about your age, it only cares about your discipline. I'm not saying that you need to live like a monk, because you don't. I'm saying that you do need to be aware, because you do. One thing I noticed when I became aware is that the more I indulged in distractions, the quieter my ambitions became. The more focused I was, the more confident I became in doing the things that I know I need to do. And I actually went on to accomplish them. Who would have thought that if I had become more focused, I achieved my goals? Not me. When I train consistently, eat well, sleep well, I feel focused. When I wake up late, don't train, eat poorly, sleep late, then I feel foggy, less decisive, more distracted. These subtle differences change everything. I don't know why people expect so little of themselves. That's the battle that I talk about, not you versus society in some edgy way, but that, just the simple things. And I'm always left wondering, why don't people want more of themselves? Why don't they want to reach their full potential? They always want to indulge in smoking, drinking, partying, degeneracy. Yet there's so much out there to achieve. There's so much that you can get out of life. But people have spent so many years building an identity around their weaknesses that they just can't see past them. And society will always want you to take the easy route, because easy people, they're predictable. And predictable people are much easier to control. Whereas individuals who are disciplined, purpose-driven, who know where they're going, they're much harder to influence. Much harder. So you have to ask yourself a question here. Are you engineered or are you entertained? Which path are you walking? I'm still learning this. I'm still a new player in the game of life. I'm learning as I go on. But it's not about perfection. It's about awareness. Starting small. Taking things day by day. That's the Kaizen philosophy. So long as you're improving 1% each and every day, then you have proof that you're progressing. 1 week without adult content. 1 month training consistently. And just observe what happens to your mind, your confidence, your clarity. You'll realize how much noise was clouding your mind. Society doesn't need you destroyed. It just needs you distracted. Distracted people can't build empires. They just consume. And if you want to be the best version of yourself, you need to stop living life on autopilot. You do. You need to question your impulses. You need to question what is normal. Weak is normal. Undisciplined is normal. Laziness is normal. But average is crowded. Focus is rare. Being exceptional is rare. Contributing is rare. You need to choose your difficulty of life and commit to it. And one thing that really helped me on my path to doing this is to stop trying to make the things that I want to do fun. If you want to get good at anything in life, it's going to be extremely boring, lonely, and painful. The sooner you accept that, the better. The only question you need to ask yourself, is this making me better and stronger? Financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. You don't have to reject society completely, but you do have to reject the parts that are trying to shrink you. Because if you don't decide who you're becoming, your environment will decide for you, and I can promise you, it rarely chooses strength and it rarely chooses rarity. So, good luck. But no, in all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you could extract some value from this video. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it to a friend and family member who you think may need to see this. If you guys want to join a community full of like-minded people on the path of self-development, then I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as the comment section. and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and God bless.